All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Build My Sports Biz show. And today I'm actually in Chicago, Illinois. I just got done going to a mastermind group event hosted by one of my mentors who I've been following for years. And I got to do something that was pretty far outside my comfort zone, but I'm really glad I did it. And here's kind of what happened. Here's how the day went. So I woke up at around 6:30 in the morning. I took a shower, had some breakfast, and then I took an Uber 20 minutes away from the hotel I was staying at. And from there, the guy leading the event, he walked in. He was like, all right, everyone's going to have 15 minutes. You need to come up to the stage and present your business, and we're going to tear it down, rebuild it, and give you a game plan to follow over the next 90 days. And I knew that was going to happen because I had several emails notifying me that was going to happen. But at first, it gave me a little anxiety because I typically don't like getting on stage, talking in front of people. It's just, for me, something that's been hard to do even since I was a kid. I'm a naturally shy person. But I knew coming to this event that was going to happen, and I knew I needed to stretch outside my comfort zone so I could get real feedback from someone who has been there and done that. And not only by him, but by all the attendees. All the attendees had to do that. There's about 35 people there. And so I walk up there. I was very prepared. I've actually done this in the mirror probably 50 times before I came on this trip. So I knew exactly what I was going to say, what I needed help with. And it was awesome. I walked up there, was very straight to the point about what I do. And this is in regards to my consulting business with helping more coaches. And I showed them my website, showed them how I'm helping coaches. And I got very constructive, good feedback from everyone who was there. And I've also learned there was a guy there that I networked with who has done this for years in the fitness space. So I got to connect with him, and I really just got a ton of encouragement from everyone who was there, because I know that we're helping a lot of coaches right now, and it's been great. It's been awesome building our mastermind from zero. And it's been awesome delivering all this content on our podcast and what we do on our email newsletter every day. All that's great, but I needed some outside eyes looking in to what I do. And I know this just as well as anyone who's ever started a business. When you start something from scratch, you typically will feel like you're on an island because you're always in your own head. You're always working day to day. But the thing that has helped me the most, I would say the thing that has helped me the most since I started my business, especially, back in the day when I started my training business, was getting help from mentors who had been there and done that. And that really opened my eyes to not only what was possible for me, but it showed me, if this person could do it, I know I can do it too. And that's something that's needed. A lot of people, they don't put themselves in that situation where they're around other successful people. And it's hard to understand and feel success if you're just in your own head every single day. And if you haven't reached success yet, it's almost like it makes it feel like it's impossible to get there. But when you are around other people, not only do you feel inspired, but you're given a roadmap on exactly what to do, what not to do. And this trip cost me around, $1,500 and 2 days or 3 days away from my wife. And it's not like I want to go on this trip and take time away from my own business, but I know it's necessary. And the way I look at it is it's an investment. And I know me spending the entire day today in a room full of other people who are way more successful than I am, and being like a sponge, and not only just learning, but taking action. Like, I've already implemented everything that I learned today. And I did that, at lunch, because I didn't want to get home and be like, oh, well, what do I need to do? I just took action today. I got it done with. I'm very clear on what my mission is, even more now, by going to this event. And I highly recommend, if you have the opportunity to position yourself around someone or other people who've been there and done that in the industry that you want to be in, you have to do it. You got to do it. And I look at the investment that I spent today. To me, that can come tenfold as long as I implement what I learned. And that's really the difference, is going with the mindset of implementing versus going and just learning things. And I've been guilty of that before. And I know, like, if you ask me straight up, how many conferences have you been to? And I've been to a lot. I've spent thousands of dollars on self-improvement, going to conferences, learning. Not every conference I've ever been to has been great. And not every conference I've been to have I actually implemented something. But I know for me, like at this point, I'm willing to reinvest my money that I've worked for into going to more events like this, because I know it's going to continue not only to inspire me to work harder, but it really gives me the shortcut on getting to where I want to be faster. And this is a call for my mastermind. So if you are listening to this right now and you know that if you've already read about the stories of the coaches we've helped, you've seen videos on YouTube, you've listened to these podcasts, I created that group for one reason. It was to give coaches the advantage, not only starting off with their business, but when they're in scale mode, when they're wanting to get more clients, they're wanting to grow their business. Instead of doing that on your own and going through it the same way, pretty much how I did, through trial and error, I want you to replicate what I've done with my own business in San Antonio, Texas, called Nabers Soccer Academy. And for me, the mastermind is not about me. It's 100% how can I help you? And it's been so cool. And like now, especially after going to this event, I've learned so many different ways about how I can add even more value to the group to help out coaches individually. And I'm going to be implementing those straight away. So if you are in our mastermind, you're going to see some huge changes coming up. And that's only going to accelerate your results even more. And so I'm super excited about that. But if you know you need some help with your business, if you've had this idea of wanting to coach kids and do it independently with your business, and you've had either problems starting or you've been doing it and it's not a full-time thing yet, my goal is I want you to go full-time. I am here to help people go full-time with their coaching business the same way I did. When I jumped in, 9-10 years ago, I jumped in head first, had no idea what the heck I was doing. And I learned over time. And once I, had the money, I started investing in other people. This way I could fast track my success, which is exactly why I'm here right now in Chicago doing the event that I went to today. And so this is a call to join our mastermind if you have not already. And we have an application. It's very simple. All you got to do is head over to our site at buildmysportsbiz.com, www.buildmysportsbiz.com. Scroll down to the middle. It'll say mastermind. You can click on learn more. It takes you to an application page. We have a free phone call that is set up for coaches. All you have to do is fill out the form and tell me about your business. This way I can actually see if I can help you. And that is kind of the standard guideline I look for. Before we get on the phone, I need to know, can I actually help you or not? So I'll know by looking at the form. This is for you if you want to start a private training business, a group training business, or a camp or clinic business in whatever sport you coach. We've already helped enough coaches in other sports outside of soccer to where I feel extremely confident helping anybody as long as they have the mindset of wanting to improve their own business and help more kids and make a huge impact in their community. So this is my call for joining our mastermind, or at least applying for it, to see if we can work together, see if you're the right fit, see if I'm the right fit to help you. And that's it. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my night. I'm probably going to go crush a pizza here in a little bit. But thank you for your time. Thanks for listening to all the content here. I am ready to over deliver coming up. So if you're on our email newsletter, you will continue seeing emails from me. If you're on our podcast, you'll get the weekly podcast. But if you want to dive deeper and you really want personalized one-on-one help so you can accelerate your business over the next 90 days, I highly recommend go check out our website, www.buildmysportsbiz.com. Apply for the mastermind. I would love to chat with you and see if you're the right fit. So that's it. I'll catch you later.